Hey, good morning. I'm going to show you my favorite horde base setup. So I've got my bed trapped in there and my vehicle over there. And then this is my battery bank. You definitely want to make sure you're protecting that. And this is my horde base setup. I've got some spikes around. We're going to add some more. We've got a little bit of time before horde night hits. So that's where we're going to go in at. So I'm just going to place some a little bit further. Because if they try to jump over these ones, they'll get hit by the next ones. I also want to protect my flamethrowers quite a bit more, but that's where I want them to go. The problem is I can't necessarily get the zombies to go where I want them to go. They're going to path A to B, straight to me. Wherever I am, they are going to try and get to. If there's a spot of least resistance, or there's a big gap close to my flamethrowers, maybe that'd be the best spot for them. Like here. Might be good. So I tested everything out. Everything's charged up, ready to go. So we'll finish our lap over here. Place our spikes there. And we'll get up into the horde base. So, want that about there. That should be good. So the other thing is, you never want to let them get underneath you. So if you're standing up on a platform like I am, make sure you have some good traps underneath you. I've got flamethrowers. Well, they're, what are these called? Yeah, flamethrower traps. And then I've got these blade traps around everywhere. I also have them all connected to a switch. And the last thing you want to do is give them an easy way to get to you. Another thing I recommend is testing your traps. I've already tested them. They're all full of fuel and ready to go, so I don't want to waste any more fuel. I think we're ready. If you're curious, I'm on map 3, right in the heart of it all. So I created a solo fun world. I spawned at this merchant, and I did all of this in creative mode because this is a lot of iron. All of these take 4 iron ingots each. Everything else I made out of stone and wood up here. Both of those are very important, so they're on concrete. But yeah, these flamethrower traps, kind of expensive. You definitely don't want those to break. Blade traps, also expensive. They take advanced parts and iron, steel, and fire traps and landmines. I love when I'm doing like if I turned a POI into a horde base. I love these, but since I've built this and those can destroy my base and destroy everything that I've built here, I haven't placed any. Okay, it's gonna be any second now. I've got scent decoy and Molotovs. These are very important for horde night. I will show you their power. I want them to come this way. I'm gonna stand over here. Okay, they've come that way. So let's turn on... We'll let the traps take care of them. Traps are putting in work. We can't help them along though. There's no harm in that. Okay, so then we got a spitter over there. Mortal enemy. He's gone. We got any more coming? Okay, I do believe that's it. I don't think we lost anything. Everyone pathed exactly how I wanted them to. They came straight to me. I stood in this corner so I could bring them into this gap. Some snuck and jump up here. They got hit by those blade traps, so I'd say that was pretty successful. That was not a long time at all. I did throw the scent decoy just to see if any more waves came that way, but nothing happened. I say we do another round. Alright, another round. They're coming. So, this is the scent decoy in action. We'll light a couple of them on fire. I should have went a little bit further. It's going to break my spike there. There we go. We'll throw it a little bit higher. Not quite. Looks like that's pretty much it. Someone over there. Yeah, so even with me throwing the fire at these iron spikes, I think they're worth it. The wood spikes do pretty well, though. And I like to space those out around, way out in the deep there. One of the things that does happen, though, is, so I'm day 1, year 1. So I'm getting a day 1, year 1 horde. When you're in year 10, I've done that. I've done videos like that. I've done year 20 horde bases as well. The zombies and the hordes, the waves, everything else, and multiplies. So we are year 5, day 6. This was, I just pressed the button a couple of times and I'm like, oh dang, year 5, let's do one of those. So I think besides having some launchables, like the scent decoy, these only help with the regular zombies. These don't do anything for the special zombies or the dogs or any wildlife in the game. But they can group up the majority of them, and that kind of helps, because if you can get them to group back there, take out the specials, and launch a Molotov or a grenade or something at them, that definitely takes care of your horde base. Because I feel like that's the, besides surviving, you want to maintain all the hard work that you put into your base, right? You don't want to have to rebuild and get all the resources for all of this every single time it's horde night. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here again. Oh, worst thing you can ever do is fall off. We're probably gonna get some BFCs and some crawlers this time. Yep, there they are. So we definitely want to do one of these right away. And we're gonna need those traps in here. Oh yeah. Spitters, gotta go. That is not far enough. We do not want him coming over here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is getting hectic, baby. Okay, we want this. I want to get them away from our stuff. That's not good. Oh, we don't want him in here. Well, that's not good. Definitely want to keep him down. Oh, that's bad. Alright, that's better. Who else is there? That guy. Away from my batteries. Thank you. Alright, mop up the rest. I hear someone getting wrecked over here. Oh, he's going down. Okay. Anybody left? Okay, I didn't lose my blade traps, but I did lose the floor, and that was from that BFC right there. So that is why I say protect underneath you. Those blade traps saved my butt. But that was a lot more intense than the first one. But this base held up pretty well, I'd say. So we lost a spike trap there. We lost one over there. I should go check the damage to around my battery bank. And we lost this floor piece here. All in all, that's not terrible. It could have been way worse. Okay, looks good. I don't think that they touched a single thing over here. Okay, that would need a little repair. But yeah, I think this is a great setup. A lot of people will do hallways. I found that that doesn't work because they're going to path A to B. So if you're standing at the end of the hallway, they're just going to come right to you. So they're not going to come down your hallway. It doesn't matter what you do. I have played around with different things where, you know, I've set it up where I have one hallway and I throw scent decoy at the end of it and that'll bring them all there, but then it's like you just shoot them all. They're not going to, you know, once they wake up, they'll run down the hallway, but then it's like you have all the other waves coming in around you. So, yeah, I think she did pretty well. We only lost a couple of spike traps for year 5, and I think that anything bigger than that, I think we could handle. It'd be a lot easier with multiplayer if we did 10 years. Anything beyond... I've done it solo. It's a little tough, but this is my fancy horde base. This should last quite a while. Definitely gonna need some repairs and a new ceiling piece in here, but this is my go-to shape. The cross surrounded by spikes. They could be iron or wood. Either one's fine. But I love these blade traps and I love the flamethrower. Fire in this game is just so OP. The Molotovs and the flamethrower traps are OP. Because you not only have the initial impact of the fire, right? You have the DOT, the damage over time. Just like with the fire arrows and the flamethrowers and the Molotovs, you have that initial hit, the boom, and then you have the damage that happens, and you'll see them stagger back and forth as that fire does damage to them. So yeah, let me know if you try this out. I think this would stand quite a long time. As long as you're fast and use all of the other techniques for horde nights in this game, you should be good to go. This really doesn't need that much upkeep. We could pop a couple more spikes down, and then be good to go. Back to regular everyday looting before it's horde night again. So, anywho, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.